talk about this. All right. KP says, Guru, Adams, another proper term for trick is hobbyist, as in hobbying. Something weird to me about being on monk mode for 2 years. At 26, I've lost the constant thought about sex. He says, I've got some though, but I'm waiting till I can hobby more regularly. He says, the virginity status doesn't bother me anymore. Love you, coach. Sounds like you not a virgin anymore, but shout out to you, monk mode. Yes, indeed. Keep working on it too. Keep working on it. And you guys, again, I also show you that I never pedestalized Punani, not in the last 10 or 15 years. So it's something that I call a what? It is a dessert. All right. I use it as a dessert. Y'all didn't just use it as the main course. And I'm like, don't use it as the main course. You're going to find out that it's not as filling as you thought it would be. And we've all done this. We've all wasted time with a woman or spent money on her or wined and dined her and 69'd her only to go up in that motherfucker and give her 5 minutes of push and shove. And you nut it. And the first thing you want to do is get her up out of there. All right. Now you want to chase her off the block, get her up out of there, call her an Uber. You want to leave, which means in effect, you put it as a top priority. Then you realize you wasted a lot of time. Right, damn, I wasted a lot of time. I mean, we've all done this, guys. I'm a man. I still do shit like this. But then when you finish up, you're like, dude, what am I doing? I gotta leave. I want to go home. She annoying. She talk too much. Look at, she got a mustache. Look at that mole on her fucking chin with the 3 hairs sticking out of the bitch. Look at her fat stomach. Look at her ugly skin. Look at her. She looked like a goddamn burnt cookie, or she looked like a pig. If she's a pog, she got pig skin. Like, you start looking at her ass. Look at her saggy, flabby ass, and look at her fupa. All right, look at this broke bitch. You start looking at all kind of shit. Now you want to get up out of there, which means in effect you put way too much work in for 5 minutes of work. You start noticing bruises and bullet stab wounds and shit. You start noticing shit. All right, and then you like, first thing you want to do is head on out. This is what we're telling you. Right? This is what we telling you. As a man, once you learn this, you learn what this is and you're able to control it. The real life, real things you should be bragging about is, what have you accomplished? Okay, what after that? What have you become? What after that? How much money you got in your bank account? It matters. What after that? Read the Free Agent Lifestyle book. I detail 10 things that you should have before telling me how much pussy you getting out here. Okay, but y'all out here bragging about women as the main course when they're just simply a dessert. They're not the main course, bro. And women be like, I'm the main course out here. No, you are not. Not on any day of the week. You are not the main course. What you can do, I can get done for me in 20 minutes or less, delivered at the door, hot, piping hot, ready to go for a couple. You're not the main course. All right. You can find your way into being the main course. But literally, I would just be doing things to distract you from distracting me. Shout out to our brother Martin Mo. Hamid, coach, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Ninjas out here thinking you're Dr. Frankenstein, laughing my ass off. The brother at the birthday party needs to go on the sound effect machine. He says he is right in line where you're at with these knuckle draggers. He says, y'all need to leave. He says, don't take this out on my baby. Laughing my ass off. Y'all need to leave. I'm ready for these men to leave my space because they don't get it. Heavy is the hair that wears the crown, for real, man. It's hard out here. And ladies, I understand what you're dealing with out here because these men are absolute goofballs. Ladies, for the 5 to 15 to 20 ladies in here, we're about to get to the main event here. I understand what you're dealing with out here. You're dealing with some motherfuckers that thought that you owed them something. These men thought you owed them something, and that if